The secret of Steve Jobs, you never knew. Steve Jobs' story begins with rejection. Abandoned at birth, he was adopted by a modest working-class couple. That early rejection planted in him a relentless hunger for recognition. From a young age, Jobs displayed an insatiable curiosity and unshakable determination. At just 12 years old, he famously called the CEO of Hewlett-Packard to ask for parts to build a frequency counter. This early brush with technology and his boldness to go after what he wanted even as a child marked the beginning of an extraordinary journey. Being adopted by Paul and Clara Jobs gave him a loving and supportive home, in stark contrast to his mysterious origins. That tension between rejection and acceptance shaped his complex personality and ignited his lifelong quest for identity and purpose. Jobs always felt he had something to prove, not just to the world, but to himself. That pursuit of meaning and validation would become a trademark of both his products and his philosophy of life. He enrolled at Reed College, only to drop out after a single semester, driven by a deeper need to find something more, something traditional education couldn't offer. During that time, he took calligraphy classes, which would later inspire the groundbreaking typography of the Macintosh. His obsession with meaning and beauty and simplicity became a signature of his creations. Jobs traveled to India in search of spiritual enlightenment, a journey that would forever shape his worldview and his approach to business. In 1976, Jobs and Steve Wozniak founded Apple. Their vision: to create computers that were not only powerful, but accessible and easy to use. The Apple II launched in 1977 to massive success, but Jobs was already dreaming bigger. The Macintosh. His vision of a computer for the masses began to take shape, but not without conflict. The partnership between Jobs and Wozniak was crucial to Apple's early success. Wozniak was the technical genius, Jobs, the marketing and design visionary. Together, they were unstoppable. But in 1985, after a bitter power struggle, Jobs was forced out of the very company he built. In exile, he started Next, creating high-performance computers, and bought Pixar, a struggling animation studio. Next didn't become a commercial hit, but its innovations would eventually become vital to Apple's future. Pixar, on the other hand, changed everything. It revolutionized animation with hits like Toy Story. By 1997, Apple was on the verge of collapse, and Jobs returned to save it. The launch of the iMac in 1998 marked the beginning of Apple's revival. Jobs not only saved the company, he transformed it into one of the most valuable brands on the planet. His return was defined by bold moves, partnering with Microsoft, slashing product lines, and streamlining operations. Jobs had a vision: products that were not just functional, but beautiful and intuitive. The release of the iPhone in 2007 forever changed the mobile industry. Every product under Jobs' leadership became a landmark in tech history. The iPod, launched in 2001, didn't just change how we listen to music, it established Apple as an innovation powerhouse. The iPhone redefined what a smartphone could be, merging design, functionality, and user experience in ways never seen before. But in 2003, Jobs was diagnosed with a rare form of pancreatic cancer. He battled the disease for years. Even during treatment, he continued to lead Apple, continuing to innovate and push boundaries. His fight showed his resilience and unyielding will. Jobs initially resisted conventional treatments, choosing alternative therapies, reflecting his often unconventional and deeply personal approach to life and business. Jobs passed away in 2011, but his legacy lives on through Apple, through Pixar, and through the culture of innovation he created. His vision for technology and design continues to shape the minds of creators and entrepreneurs around the world. His influence is not just in the products he helped build, but in the way he reshaped how we interact with technology. He believed that tech should be beautiful, intuitive, human. The iMac, the iPhone. These weren't just tools, they were statements of elegance and vision. Jobs' design philosophy was rooted in simplicity and elegance. He believed technology should be both accessible and delightful, an idea that transformed an entire industry. Under Jobs, Apple wasn't just a tech company, it became a lifestyle, a symbol. The Think Different campaign celebrated the misfits, the rebels, the ones who see the world differently. Jobs and Apple became icons at the intersection of technology and art. His visionary leadership inspired others to reach for the impossible. His leadership style, though often controversial, produced world-changing innovation. And his lessons are still studied by leaders across every industry. Jobs set ambitious goals and demanded excellence at every level. His vision of technology as a tool for empowerment and creativity lives on. Apple continues to release revolutionary products, keeping Jobs' spirit alive. His legacy reminds us that technology, when paired with vision, can be a force for good. Jobs' influence is seen in every corner of the tech world. His belief in innovation as a way to change the world still drives creators today. He always felt he had something to prove, not only to the world, but to himself. That drive for meaning and recognition became the soul of his life's work. So how did Jobs' design philosophy shape a culture of innovation? The answer lies in how he saw every challenge as an opportunity. His difficult childhood didn't break him, it propelled him. He searched for something more, something greater, and in doing so, reshaped the world. The legacy of Steve Jobs is a reminder that technology, in the right hands, can inspire, empower, and elevate the human experience. His vision, his relentless pursuit of excellence, continues to echo in every swipe, click, and idea that dares to be different. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos.